Good afternoon everybody, welcome back to the channel Jungle Heaven. It's Gary here. Today we're going to do something which is a bit of a kind of like extension from my last video where I was potting the anthurium seedlings up and taking care of some plants, and we did have a couple that we had to come back to, i.e. with the dodgy roots. The roots that were kind of like going black, a little bit rot setting in, so we're going to treat them today. I've also got a little kind of some more plants where I need to repot. I've just been having a little scout around the last couple of days and I've been away, I've been busy, but we're going to try and fix them today, and stay with me and let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to show you how these little seedlings are doing inside the little plastic tub I've got out on my balcony. Very hot day today again. We're now coming into the very hot part of the season. March, April, the end of February, we get temperatures. It was 37 here the other day, real field temperature around 39. So these guys on the balcony have to be kept watered, kept misted, and you know, keep an eye on. But what I'll do is I'll show you how these guys are doing. So I've just given them a little spray. This is the darkest Panama, as is this one, and then these are the Indo-Porty self seedlings that I potted up. So they're just settling in now. I don't expect them to do much for the next week or two. So they've just had a good soak. They were getting pretty dry every couple of days, so I've got to keep on with this spraying and misting in this box. And this is the box they're living in. It's just currently sitting out here on my balcony, and basically I'm going to leave the lid off probably an hour a day, just let some fresh air get in, etc. Okay guys, right, first two plants we've got these beautiful little Anthurium forgetii cross Carla Blacks. Take a look at them gorgeous leaves with a typical Carla Blackii vein traits. I bought these like from the Bangkok show a couple of months ago. I think it was December one, and I love these. These are actually so beautiful, the leaf shape, everything. But these two, look at this, so need repotting. So let's get cracking with these. So these are the first two that we're going to do, and I think for pot size we're going to go up to probably this size, because they are quite root bound, so I want them to kind of like enjoy life a little bit more. So I've got two cameras rolling today. One is in the actual tray itself and one's on me. So basically I will integrate some B-roll into this footage so you can actually see what I'm doing in the trays, as opposed to keep moving the camera up and down because it's kind of off-putting. So basically these were well watered last night, so the root should be Nice and lush. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Neglected. Right, they really, really, really need a repot. Second one, let's see what the second one's doing. Go and just squeeze the edges along the pot and then just gently pull out. Yep. Lots and lots and lots of healthy white roots. Yeah, these should kick on now really, really nicely. Now I'm potting them up again. So yeah, probably a job long overdue, but never mind, we'll get there. And I've got my trusty bucket of aroid mix, which I kind of want to use the same for all plants. There's a couple of sticks that I'm just fishing out of here, so just excuse me 1 minute. Yeah, there's some perlite and cocoa, some leca. So you can see inside here. So let's measure up. Whoops, don't want to break them leaves. Yeah, there's a little bit too much in now. Let's get some nice big chunky bits at the bottom, just to stop the soil and everything coming through. And there's also some charcoal, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently tease around the edges of these roots, because I want them to be loosening up now. And just get the soil mix around the edges, and I need to get a cup actually. Where's my cup? My cup. Let's put you in now. Give it a nice little tap, make sure all of that beautiful soil mix gets down there to the bottom of the pot. I know really you should go up in one size pots at a time, but this one, because it's been long overdue, I don't mind going up a couple of sizes, because those roots will just kind of like spread out a little bit and move around quite freely now. So yeah, she should do well. Let's get some of this in now. So there you go, guys. That's the first one done. It's a little bit wobbly, but once I water it and the soil settles down to the bottom of the pot and around the sides, it'll get a little bit more stable. So let's put you there for a moment. Similar size again. Again, I want to get some of these big chunks at the bottom, just so it stops the smaller soil particles falling out. Excuse me. And then just start filling that in, a little tap. And again, with this one, just squeeze around the sides. Make sure these roots are starting to release a little bit from the previous pot. And I was going to change the soil mix in these two, but I'm planning on selling them actually, so I don't want to kind of disrupt them too much. I think just a quick repot is fine at the moment, and then once I get them on the website, which you can find the link below in the description, and it's www.jungleheaven, heaven as in up there, .co.uk. So you can find all my plants or some of the plants actually, because I've not got everything on there at the moment, which I plan to actually carry on and do now that we're in February. So hopefully people will start buying now, especially in Europe where it's been pretty cold lately. Right guys, so these are the two beautiful Anthurium forgetii and Carla Blacki. So I'll keep you updated on the progress of these as we go on. All right guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to put up this Medusa into a slightly larger vessel, because as you can see the roots are going crazy. And it loves this little humidity dome, my little boxes. So let's top up this bottom part with some liquor. And I think I will move you around a little bit, camera, because you seem to be more focused on the left side. There we are. Okay, so what I want to do is carefully tip up this monster. Ooh, I think the roots are latching onto the plastic. And if you're not familiar with the Monstera roots, once they start going, they start setting into woodwork, the floor, everything, to be honest. And they have these little veins on them, which kind of grip onto anything. So just a touch more. And make sure we get all of the pockets, get the lacquer inside all the pockets, is what I mean. And now, no, I'm not happy with that. I'm going to take her out again. I think I want to bury it a little bit deeper. And I want to get some of these smaller lacquer balls, because I have the big ones and the very small ones, and the small ones are handy for getting inside all of the root pockets. So I want to fill that up more around the edge. So guys, let me ask you one question. The Bangkok plant show's coming up in literally 3.5–4 weeks. No, it's actually 3.5 weeks. And let me know, because I'll be doing some YouTube videos from there as usual. And let me know what kind of plants you want to see on the channel. I mean, I know lots of people out there are on Monstera, Anthurium, Philodendron, etc. We have orchids there. There is some Hoya. Some people selling Hoyas, etc. And let me know, you know, if you want me to do specific videos, etc. for you, and I'll be glad to do that, because I'm trying to find some new content out there. I was meant to be at the Philippine plant show this week, which is currently on now, just outside Manila, Quezon City. But my passport's still with immigration, and I should get it on Tuesday, which unfortunately meant that I can't fly to the Philippine plant show. It seems that every time there's a plant show, my passport is being held up somewhere. But you know what? Got plenty of shows this year to come out and show you guys. I'm looking forward to it, and also getting to China, as I said in previous videos. So yeah, if you want to know the history on this Medusa and how it was, check out the rehab video that's on the channel. But as you can see now, that there is plenty of room now in this pot for the Monstera to like just kick on and grow. And I'm expecting, because I can feel along here, you know when a new leaf's come in, because it starts to have a little nodule. And I'm hoping in about 4 weeks, once this is settled in, that we'll get a new leaf, and then I can, you know, kind of rest assured that the plant's done well. It's looking fantastic actually at the moment, so I can't really fault it. But what I need to do is I need to kind of like just give this a drink. Let's just give all the leca. I don't want to kind of flood the leca. I want it to kind of absorb inside so it stays wet from the outside as well. And what I'll do, I'll probably put about 10 centimeters of water and that Formulex NutriGrow inside the pot, so that the roots can kind of sniff out the water, if you like, and start heading down towards the bottom and getting a drink. But this will go back into the humidity dome, and as I said, it should like be, you know, getting on, growing fantastic. And once I see that nice new leaf come in, she can come out of the humidity dome and hopefully, you know, grow as well as that white lava that I've had in previous videos. So right, you can see the water now level is up to here. So I just want to kind of, the root ball is sitting here, so I'll probably just go about another centimetre inside. And I prefer to do it this way because what happens is the water droplets drip down on a leca, and a leca, because it's like very airy, the water and the dampness can get inside and they don't dry out as quick. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, and I'm really thankful that the Medusa did not die on me. All right, I've lost a couple of leaves, etc. I've lost probably a chunk, but as long as the plant is fantastic and growing well. Okay, so we've got our water up to this level now, so it's about 1.5 inches. The water's dripped down through. I can see the water's all over the roots now. So let's just give this side a drink because there's plenty of roots on this bit. But I love this one, and the prices here in Thailand are still pretty high for this, and I can't wait for this one to grow because I want to see these big mature leaves with this kind of raised embossed tattoo-y design on the back. Yeah, so that's the Monstera Medusa. So we'll stick her down there. On to the next plant now. This one, it's a sad, sorry state. I've tried with this for like many months, and it's just growing. I think it's just like one of these plants that are kind of just not happy, and I don't really want to invest more time in it because I've had it for 6-7 months. It's not looking particularly well. It's not looking particularly good, so she's just going to go in the bin, unfortunately. So yeah, that's that one. Another one that's going to go in the bin, and it's a shame because I don't really like throwing out plants. I mean, it's alive, but it's done nothing in 8 months, possibly even longer. Is the Anthurium Ace of Spades Cross Goliath. As you can see, it's just, let me put it down in this camera here. It's just nothing. It's not grown at all. It's alive, but again, it's just one of these runts that you get sometimes with seedlings. I can't see any roots around the outside of this pot, so it's not really producing anything. So let's just pull it out. Yeah, look, the leaves are, well, the roots are great, but every time we get this little spout coming up, it just dies off. So again, with that one, I'm not going to waste any more time, guys. And let me know if you've had this kind of problem with certain plants, because it is a shame.